those who already got from a lot of leads but no conversion. Today we will talk about how to create actually selling offer, especially for soft businesses which are psychologists, coaches, mentors, digital product. If you're just starting, better to start it good from the very beginning. But it's your choice. As I'm always say, you either buy experience, spending your time and money and efforts, or just spending money, asking the professionals. For making any offer, before going on the market or launching something, you have to make analysis of target audience. What does it mean? For example, here you have a sample. We have a product. I would say even that is service. This is lips. So charming women do lips for other women. What we do, we go directly to forums where women discussing different experiences with this service. I have one life hack for you. If you will use NotebookLM for that, that would be much more easier. Research on your target audience. So one more thing that I can recommend is Whisper Flow. This will be all under the video. You can just press on, depends on use iOS or Windows. This will guide you. Just press it and say, I need to find people who are interested in such kind of coaching, what they're talking about, their main pain, beliefs, and what they're focusing on throughout all the sources of the popular media, social media, forums, groups, chats, and etc. So this prompt we have, and we put deep research. So this will search throughout internet for where these people are. So you don't need to do it manually. Of course, we are marketers. We do it manually, but finish our deep research and we import all the data. So it's on the global export corporate infrastructure. If you are not certain about NotebookLM, you can use the same prompt. But for ChatGPT, go to ChatGPT, we use deep research, which is free. What we wanna say. I'm a coach living in Bali, my free life, having lifetime balance, following my passion, earning money with a pleasure. I quit for a corporate job and from which I struggled for a while. And finally, I wanna share with other people how to live their dream life, how to quit from the corporate and start to feel life. Please search in forums, internet, Google, ads, open and close high paycheck clients with the people with the wealth who earn good in corporate. Teach what they're talking about, their main pain points and their main desires. Search the most popular one and the most repeatable one, and we are waiting. So we finalize our research to define the main core problems, pain points, desires of my target audience. We don't need to deep research in such a case. We need just and we will have discussable pain points. They make great money, but my calendar is only my life is in meetings. It's perfect. That's exactly what you should put in your offers, content everywhere, because your audience should understand that you listen them. Moreover, when you will make an offer it's a separate topic, but when you will make an offer, you have to make it as clear as possible. So the client should know what he or she will get from your product or service and how it will help in their particular lives with their particular circumstances and which life they will have as a result or which achievements they will have. They want freedom, they want flexible schedule, remote work, ability to travel, ability to control workload, they want location independence, they work with meaning, coaching, consulting, startups, writing, education, financial independence. Perfect. We have most related desires, we have pains, and we will go under our structure. Here is already structure website. I like to name this sales funnel. You can adjust it based on where it is in your sales funnel. I mean, where the website in your sales funnel. This would be nice for when people get know you from some social media like LinkedIn, Instagram, whatever. They can just follow to this website. So they should already have some contact with you. First of all, we put hello hook, how to achieve desirable result in some time, even if their main objection. Or let's also ask ChatGPT. Please define also their main objections. What if I fail? I can't come back. My incomes is too high to risk. What if I lose my professional status? I don't have a clear alternative. In terms of successful, I have family responsibility. We should work with all that. That's how we bring leads. We have different types of leads. Let me show you about their main stage. So ABCD, segmentation, perfect. While you do research, if you want to avoid people who are listening you and just like, yeah, your product is so amazing. I'm only dreaming about product like yours, but they never buy. Or people are like, oh, I have no money, might be later. I don't have enough money yet. Maybe you can give me a discount. To avoid this, before any marketing research about which we were talking here, and we're still in the process, you make a segmentation of your audience and you search for them, especially in sources where they are. For example, if you have high paycheck offer, you don't search in common chats. You search for how actually they buy, how they make a decision, in which info space they often ask for something or look for something. It also depends from the product, because you wouldn't search for recipes in Twitter. But that is about client segmentation. It's a different topic. These are types of clients that will come to you, and we can divide them into 4 main chunks. Segment A are your people, so they trust to you, your price is very okay for them, they buy quickly, they don't ask a lot of questions, or they ask real intensive questions. Segment B, they are potentially yours, and they either have not enough trust to you, or they actually don't see how they can apply your service or how they can apply your product to their lives. They have enough money. They need more of your testimonials, case studies, reviews, anything that can brings them. You need to talk with them more. You need to talk to them more about what their problems and what they're faced with. Like, you need to a little bit more time in order to convert. They didn't come for you. You need to persuade them. For segment C, they could be completely out of the context right now. They liked you, but this product or service is not now, but they will remember you, so you need to keep them around. They have money, they have time, but that is not good fit for them now. But in general, they're interested in this topic. So these are warm leads. Some of them is worse context, some of them is not. It's depending on your strategy, your outreach strategy, and what is your sales style. Yeah, actually, I love sales. I've been in sales for 10 years, and I want to say that it's always different. You should be a Tony Robbins, you should be yourself, and you should those techniques, sales techniques that you find good for people. For example, I don't like pushing. I like to provide value. And if people see value in me and they see that we are a good match, if they are proactive, I want to work with them. These people are straightforward, they're good looking. I don't need to all the time to remind about myself. No, they know that I'm here. I have several communication channels. They see me, they come to me, then they have necessity. And segment D, it also would be they have no money, or there is no actually clients who have no money, and there is no rich client. Rich client is the client who has the priority for your business or services, and they get used to buy this service or to solve their problem using your offer, using your product or using your service. They're a perfect match, but there is no such, but people buy values. People can find money for your offer. Of course, we are not talking about the survival target audience. We are talking about average check and about also low check. If you are doing a B2C business, it also works. People always have money. That's the question of priority and capabilities. Getting back to this, and our offer should be clear. Without knowing a good offer, client will be lost. I will show you our example on the life coach who is living in Bali, for which I make a script here. But let's just watch on chunks. So here we have how to scale your enterprise for 50K per month. What to do, scale your expertise to something real, 50K. Launch your high-ticket coaching program in 19 days. This is an offer. How to achieve desirable coaching business in 60 days, high-ticket clients. And here's objection. We have an offer, get free strategy session, and watch how it works. Perfect. So if the person more prefer visual content, we go with the video. And if they have lack of trust and they didn't face with your content before, they can see if you are a good match or not. Get free strategy session. Free strategy session, it's about product matrix. We usually go from the top. We build it based on our main product. Main products will be like 2K, for example. It's high price, more transformational, more access to everything like one-on-one coaching and all that stuff. We have mid-tier products. For example, you record the course and you offer it without coaching one-on-one. They just have full access and might be some feedback for you. We have entry-level product, which is like no one-on-one, no feedback from you, but they can watch all your materials, which I shared for free right now. By the way, I will appreciate if you will put like, subscribe to my channel, as I'm doing my best. Now is 5:17 a.m. and I'm still working. Free lead magnet. I adore actually these lead magnets where we have free session. In my case, usually in business automation, in business development or development of the product, IT development, I need this session because I need to identify what are tasks of the businesses, on which stage they are. Do they have that? What do they need in general? What they already have, what they have already tested, for me to understand what they actually need and how to bring them to results, because for them, no need to hire me if I will not bring them results. I need to ask as much questions as needed. It's also part of sales. As sales, I love this approach. The sales are dating. The more clients talk with you about their lives, about themselves, the better for you, because after a session with you, they will feel that you hear them and you actually know what exactly they need. So they will persuade themselves that you are a good match, right? After any session, I summarize it. If you don't know how to summarize, you can use this perfect cider. You just put rec note, and it's also available via Google Meet, so you can have a video and you can have transcription right away. You can copy it and you can ask to create the commercial offer based on clients' problems. ChatGPT. I prefer do it by myself. However, for the very beginning, if you never created a commercial offer, just ask LLMs to do that for you. And then you provide your service or your product based on what client want to achieve. And they will tell you that on discovery call with you, on one-on-one, on strategy session, on simple call, how I name it. Then next one, we need to put them in their dream life. We need a little bit dopamine from them. We need psychological trigger. So we compare their current struggle with future opportunity. We make them feel that they already have it. As I told before, it's about offer. If client know what he or she will get from your offer, from your product or service, and they know how their life will be after that, that's a selling point. So here they imagine waking up in this reality. 520K, global access to billion potential clients, 19 days from zero to first high ticket sale, automated sales system working 24/7. Perfecto. Next one, authority stack. You can use education, results, and experience. You can use some of them, but that is needed for credibility, because nobody like that should answer the question for a reader why I should actually listen you. For example, me, I have generated, you can use some 10 millions of investments. I have passed more than hundreds of businesses. I generate myself more than 60K. So I know my testimony. I 10 years in the market. These are my advantages. But I can put only the 10 years in business development. And that would be okay. Social proof, of course, which social proofs you can have. You can not have reviews, but you can have testimonials from the clients, videos, or written testimonials. Case study, so you tell story about your clients, the point A and point B. You can send a screenshot, of course, from the permission of the clients, of your results, of the private cabinet results, or some people even put the checks from their bank account, but I think it's too dangerous. Like, if people see checks from your bank account, I'm extremely happy that these people feel safe. However, there are some hackers who this target as you, but then they saw you. They just like, okay, this person already have this amount of money, and they know. Unfortunately, as I'm also in crypto field, I know that some shit happens. Logos of companies you worked with, the social media, have the same on my website. So I love it. I have direct carousel. I need to update it actually. So as we see, we have results. I went from starting to get 500 clients to closing 15K packages. Quality over quantity. Each client pays 15K and gets incredible transformation. Win-win. This is just a course. It's a complete beginner inbox of what actually works. Then problem agitation. Here we will make pain. We have our struggles, pain points, frustrations, failed attempts in detail. Sounds familiar? You're talented, certified, and ready to help people, but something holding your back. Wasting money on ads, so pricing too low. That's what you got from audience research. These are problems that we did over here in ChatGPT. And if you will put then in ChatGPT the script that I will provide you with, it will define all that. And you can use it not only for your website, but also for your social media, for offers, for videos, whatever. The real problem you don't have is the system. So, classic formula: problem, frustration, confusion, failed attempts. You are tired of feeling overwhelmed by your business, constantly putting out of fires instead of focusing on the growth. You are invested in countless cars. So, next, market opportunities. Here we do two things. We press on their FOMO that they will miss it, and as well we prove them that this niche and their main idea about business is valuable for those who are doubting if they do right things or not. Very common throughout entrepreneurs, because we are always in uncertainty. Then we present our system. Someone's like to objections handling put before secret system, or by secret system, it's actually your offer. What do you offer in logical way? Because before we were emotional, now we focused on something logical, why people rationally will buy your product. They're always together, emotional and rational triggers for people to buy. You describe here your method. Here we offer you to create your irresistible high ticket program, especially for high paycheck clients. We build automated funnels to attract qualified leads. We position yourself as to go-to expert in your niche with proven messaging framework. We execute proven launch. So we create for you system. We help you to convert clients. We also help you to close high ticket sales. And it's all done for you. Templates, scripts, funnels, everything is ready to customize and deploy. Live support, so people get imagination of what they should expect. If you will have any problems, proven results, so 89 success rate of our course, but that could be, I'm not selling any course, it's just an example. If you are doing one-on-one coaching, you also can say that you available not 24/7, but like in the majority of time, or by proven results, you also can tell about your clients' results, etc. This is your USP. What differ you from other clients? So you first of all describe what you are doing, what will be the journey, and why exactly you but not your competitor. And then we work with objections. Objections which we have in ChatGPT. I don't have clients or big audience, and we work on this. We do reframing because usually people have their own beliefs. You can't just break their beliefs by arguing with them. In order to break it, really break it, you need to agree with the person first. You need to say like, yeah, I fully understand you. I actually had the same. I feel you or something. And then when the person is already ready to listen you can just make them another examples, or you can explain them the opposite point of view. We work with that. So we work with the objections before even talking with the clients. I'm not good in selling. The coaching market feels overcrowded. I'm afraid people won't pay. So, and you explain everything. I don't feel experienced enough yet. I'm afraid it wouldn't work for me. Then they go where? To testimonials once again. Results plus automation. I miss here this. Real results, real people. You can do it in cases, you can do it in screenshots as you want. And contact CTA, pre-consultation, webinar, masterclass registration, lead magnet, application form. It all depends on where it is in your sales funnel, as I told before. What is your user journey? For example, me personally, I would add here. We have also KTA in the very beginning, as you can see. I would add here directly from our coaches, because it was a course as planned. Here you can make your messages or testimonials of your clients. Also, I would add countdowns for bigger former because this is triggering emotional sales funnel, which I don't like to use, but it's very helpful to my clients. This is what works. I have another style. You can comparison done your system doing it alone or with our system. So the client here should feel here pain and here relief. If you're brave enough, you can do ironclad guarantee, so you can make refunds. If they don't get your clients, you can offer them something, but if you are actually sure in your product and sure in your offer, and you can provide that. Frequently asked questions also should be if you didn't mention something in the lead in the sales funnel. Not to make it too long, you can ask at frequently asked questions which are common throughout your clients. I already prepared all this description of the chunks of the part of the web page in the document. You need only to download it, and you can go to the ChatGPT. Please, based on all our researches, help me to design the perfect structure for my own website. That's it. I attach a sample of the structure in PDF file to this message and all the research we did with you before in deep research. What we do next? We just copy all this content, or let's take a look what he will offer. Complete, and I ask him to exact homepage text that converts wealthy professional. Hero section, then quality of life without destroying career uniform. Okay, we can actually try them both. Pilot, which is my favorite. Website creator, you can use yours, but be sure that it follows your guidance. So we paste here our document. You can make deep design, max efforts for desktop, and two ways how we can do it. You can take my reference by simply copying this and put it into Xpilot, or you can download it. What you can do, you can actually attach my chunk, my website, and say to him, based on the website, please create my own website. I'm a coach in Bali, and I quit from corporate job, and I wanna share it among other people who are struggling with the corporate jobs, and they want to get free on that and live their free life. So he is defining the website goal, he is analyzing landing page structure, which we provide him with, and he starts to create a website. Let's see what we will have based on that. But what we also can do, We can also copy this structure that we have. So as we can see, the quality of this one page is not that good because it's like more corporate. He didn't understand what we actually want from them. Launch your high-ticket coaching program in 19 days. Our statistic, how much we generate, he actually copied all of that, which I don't like. Let's try with the studio. So with the studio and ChatGPT, we already have our structure. We go here, please make a design with the last UX UI practices and use design reference as a photo attached, but the structure should be from the document. I think we will do without the design. Make my deep design and maximum efforts with. You can attach, same here, the images, or you can, up to how you work with your website builder, you can also play with the different functions of website builder. So we go to UX Pilot, as I like it, and we ask it to create for us, please create a selling web page based on the structure that I will provide you with this and content that I will provide you with. Follow the style and UX design style which I attach in PNG. We paste here our structure and we also attach and we put generate. Well, as a result here we didn't get the ideal copy, but you can play with that. We don't have clear offer, escape from golden paragraphs. Let's analyze what. We can try also to do like this. It depends on which exactly website builder you use. But you can, what I would do, I will edit section 1, section something wrong with